Hey and welcome to the MX-5 guide on Oulton Park Fosters and iRacing, the oval of the Rookie series. It's a high-speed track, that's why you should focus on smooth inputs. There aren't any great opportunities to overtake, unless your opponents mess up, so the quali will be quite important around here. Let's take a look at the lap to prepare you for the action. Enter the first braking zone on the left edge of the track and hit the brakes once you reach the banner ad on the left wall. You want to shift into third gear and aim for the inside curb. We are in a fast turn on a high speed track, that's why you want to be aggressive on the throttle and go flat out again as early as possible. Don't be afraid to take risks here in your practice sessions, there's a lot of runoff on the exit in case you overdrive the car. Use the curb on the exits to carry your speed onto the straight. You won't receive an incident point as long as the center of your car stays above the curb. Now it gets tricky and you have to be careful with this on old tires or in hot conditions. Lift when you reach the drop and turn in. I'm quite aggressive here because I want to use the drop to get a higher slip angle into the car. But as mentioned, it can be quite difficult, and when you don't feel confident in your control over the car, you can tap the brakes and aim for the inside line. Once the car is pointing towards the inside, I'm aggressive on the throttle again to push it further to the inside and stabilize my line. You want to be right on the curb and keep pushing the car to the left. The brake marker for the next turn are the cones on the left. Hit the brakes while you let the car swing to the left edge of the track. The car tends to clip to the curb when you touch it, so better try to avoid it. We have a long straight ahead of us, which is why you want to aim for a really smooth exit. Same story here. You want to thread the needle and avoid the curbs since they give you an unreliable exit and can cost you some speed on a straight. The same applies for this curb. Going too hard on it can initiate a slide, simply try to avoid it. If you want to be precise, then you should upshift once you reach the crest of the small hill. Upshifting before will cost you some speed, because your engine loses power. Enter the next turn from the very far left edge of the track and use the subtle switch in the track surface as marker for braking. Attack the inside, coast along the first curb and be aggressive on the throttle again once you get past it. The last brake markers are the tree, which comes up after a small gap on the left side, or the subtle kink in the white line on the left edge of the track. You want to go hard on the brakes and shift down quickly. Aim for an aggressive line across the curb. Ideally you want to be back on the throttle again before you touch it. That was the guide. The Cockpit Lap is coming up next. Thank you for your support, don't forget to check out the description. I wish you all the best for the next week and see you next time!